Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we are trying Team Soda. We are going all the way back in time. This is like a ghost of a soda. Now, for all the young kids out there, you don't know what Team is? Well, Team is basically what Starry is today. And for what the millennials would think of as Sierra Mist, and what the Gen Xers would think is Slice Soda. Before all that, Pepsi put out Team as the very first lemon lime soda to compete against 7 Up. Now, to give you the background on the whole history of this, it's chock full, so strap in. So Team was introduced in 1959, and before it got the name Team, it was going under a different name called Duet. But apparently there was a brand of margarine that went under that name Duet, and so Pepsi was like, fine, okay, Team, Teem. So on the fateful day of April 10th, 1959, St. Joseph, Missouri was given the first taste out of all of America to try Team. St. Joseph, Missouri, and that whole area was the test market for Team. And a few days later, after that, the first taste, Team was hitting store shelves all across the region, and they were seeing advertisements and everything. Well, ever since then, it just got more and more larger, got more popular, to the point to where it was nationwide in the United States and in Canada. And then, big bad Coca-Cola, 1961, they released Sprite, and that brought a whole other style of competition to Team. Basically annihilated it, but it stayed afloat up until 1984, when Pepsi decided to put their lemon lime soda under a different brand to change it all up to Slice Lemon Lime. The introduction of Slice Lemon Lime didn't mean the end for Team, as all the way up into the 90s, even in the United States, Team was still found in soda fountains. But yes, after that, it really did start to phase out, and it was gone by the late 90s. Now, here is where it gets crazy, because Team is still living on to this day. So you gotta take a look at its competitor 7 Up. Now, Pepsi doesn't own 7 Up within the United States, but they own a monopoly of lemon lime sodas elsewhere in the world, and Pepsi actually owns 7 Up International. It's a whole different entity than 7 Up in the United States. So Pepsi owns 7 Up International, and Team and 7 Up is still being sold side by side in countries. So check this out, it's crazy. Team is still being sold in the countries of Pakistan, Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, Honduras, Nepal, Nigeria, India, and South Africa. And within these countries, there are different variants that get sold in these certain countries. So Team has a whole list. So they have flavors such as tonic, soda water, bitter lemon, lemon, and pina. So there's a lot of stuff happening with Team. Hey, I'm cutting in here as I'm editing this video now, and I come across Team Cola as well. Now, Team Cola is available in Pakistan and a lot of Gulf countries. And Team Cola is Pepsi's way of selling Pepsi in these countries that are boycotting Pepsi. And they just hope a lot of people aren't catching on that Pepsi owns Team, but they are catching on. But regardless, there is also Team Cola. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is this bottle from? Is it from a country from there somewhere? No, this is being sold in the United States. But here's the kicker. Pepsi doesn't own the name and brand of Team in the United States. So instead, there was a bottling company that bought the original recipe and the name for Team to be sold within the United States. And this company's name is Orca Bottling Company. And that's how I found this. And it says Team Lime. It's not Team Lemon Lime, it's just Team Lime. So I hope this is a lemon lime thing. I got to look here. It just says carbonated water, cane sugar, citric acid, natural flavors, sodium benzoate, and caffeine. So not much else really. I looked on the website and it showed the bottle, but there really isn't much else. So this version of Team is rather mysterious. So Orca Bottling Company bought the name and everything in 2022, and that's where we are right now with this bottle. So let's see what this legendary, monumental, historical soda actually tastes like. That just smells like such a sweet lime taste. Smells so refreshing already. All right, everybody, here we go. Team going in. Oh, oh, ooh, wow. The flavor of that lime, it keeps kicking. It comes in waves. It's like woo, woo, woo. You keep tasting that lime, and it almost has like a saltiness taste to it, like a salted lime taste. That is very, very refreshing. Citrus refresher. It's definitely not lying there. Oh, that is very tarty. That is like it's kicking me in my tongue's nuts with how tardy that is. Uh, mm, but it's so good. So this goes in sweet, and you just get a very refreshing, not so tarty at first taste. It's very reminiscent of a 7 Up. But then that sweetness, the wall of it just kind of drops, and then in comes these waves of a very tarty lime taste. Very refreshing, very strong. Like I was just impressed with how much it just kept hitting. This is an amazing, amazing soda. This is an experience I've never had with a white lemon lime soda or a lime soda in general. This is definitely whooping my ass right now. All right, so yeah, the step by step of this soda when it hits your tongue. First, you get this wall of sweet lime taste that is much very reminiscent of a 7 Up. And then that sweet wall drops, and then you just get waves of lime. And after, the first or second wave of this lime hitting you, it just keeps coming. You get this saltiness that you taste on the sides of your tongue. So, saltiness on the sides of your tongue, a wave of lime tartiness in the center that is still somewhat, I want to say 10% sweet, but man, yeah, it just kind of goes away then and just leaves you fully refreshed. Like I feel actually a little cooler now on my skin after drinking this. Really good thing. But wow. I got to give Team, at least this version, Team Lime, a 10 out of 10. This is a great experience. I would recommend this to anybody. It's real sugar, too. No high fructose corn syrup. Uh, yeah, so you can't go wrong with that, too, as well. This is just an awesome, great tasting soda, great experience. It's tarty. It's not like very sweet and sugary sweet. You get that at the beginning, but you get this full rounded, very robust taste, which is absolutely amazing. I found this at the Soda Museum in St. Charles, Missouri. It's like pretty far out past St. Louis a little bit. So it's coming full circle, kind of like it was debuted in Missouri. So, here we are once again. And that's the only place I found it. And I had to buy it. So, yeah, 10 out of 10 for Team Lime. A very historic, legendary cheat day review here. I'm very proud to have tried this and happy to say I have had Teem. And it's a good one. Definitely a good one. I'd recommend it to anybody needing a new soda, something different than the usual. That's really going to be amazing. Yeah, definitely pick this up. Teem Soda, 10 out of 10. Absolutely amazing. It is up there. And that is it for this cheat day review. Thank you guys for watching. I am DJ Glowing Eyes, always wanting to remind you that it is okay to cheat every once in a while. And I will see you next time. See you guys. Yeah, buddy.